Hello and welcome. I am your humble host for this journey we're about to embark on. Andy William Mackai. And yes, a journey. Close your eyes and imagine adventure, mystery, excitement, love, loss, fear. All on Minecraft. On PS4.
PS4? What PS5? What PC, guys? Bold! Me too. Yeah, let's get
I'm a man! Your costume sucks.
You!
Huh? What?
See that you have decided to stay.
I was asleep.
Good choice.
What are you doing? What are those?
Stick with me, Sonny. Before this adventure is over with, you shall have all the tips and tricks you need in order to survive. Now, let us not dally any longer as we embark towards the amazing world of Minecraft.
That was sudden. No loading screens or anything. As I was saying, this fine fellow here is Steven. He shall be our guide on this adventure of ours. As he gets started, I shall kindly explain the basics on survival. And we'll be doing so swiftly, as we only have about 20 minutes before we are killed to death.
A tad dramatic, I know. Though in good reason. Let's just say Minecraft's simple blocky exterior is not so simple. There are dangers lurking in the dark.
Let me just go grab my pen. There we go. Your first day in Minecraft could prove to be quite the doozy without the proper knowledge. Luckily for you, my friend, you have my sage advice to guide you. With these 7 steps, you shall be as safe as can be. Step 1. Find your nearest tree and give it the old 1-2 in order to acquire wood. 10 to 20 pieces should do for now. Step 2. Using the wood you've acquired, construct a crafting table. Step 3. Using the crafting table, make wooden tools to assist with the living. Step 4. Use wooden sword or axe to gently get raw meat from the animals. More importantly, get wool from the sheep. 3 of them will do. Step 5. Mine 8 pieces of stone using your pickaxe. Oh, and any coal you can find. Step 6. Make a furnace from the cobblestone using the crafting table. Place the coal in the bottom, the meat at the top, and eat what is cooked to not starve. Step 7. Make a shelter. It does not need to look good for now. Use dirt if you must.
Did you get all that? Good! Now, how is Steven doing? Huh? Steven! What are you doing? Do not go in there. Get away! No, don't punch. Use a tool. A tool. You stop already. You're making me look dumb. Yes, Steven. Punch this one too. At least we got 3 wool now. You were supposed to do that first. See how easy it is now? Alright, Steven. Careful not to get too close here. Too close. Too close! Go get that coal over there. Now, from here on, we should make the base. This makes it look short that far yet. Just have notes here. I need to make some torches so the light goes off right. Steven! Show these good people how to make some torches. This will come in handy later. Watch as the humble torch wards away the dark. Yes, Steven. Put those torches around. Keep us safe. Just careful not to get too close into there. Dangerous alert. Oh shit! Steven, you. Oh. Give me a moment. I'm strategizing. Steven, you're right! Thank goodness you made it. Steven, what are you doing? What do you mean it's occupied? Get in there! What are you doing now? What do you mean you're getting your stuff back? Oh, sure. Let's just run outside into the dark, infested with monsters. Madness. When you can just, I don't know, wait for morning. Good. Got them? Now, go. Steven, if you die, I'll personally... See? Is this so bad? Now all we have to do is just, wait till morning. He's an idiot. Finally, daytime. I was beginning to think we'd be in there forever. Ha! Look at those idiots burn. Steven, go smack those brain-dead buffoons. And I'm not speaking about the villagers. Well, back to it then. While Steven here gets busy, I shall address the elephant in the room. Yes, dear viewer, your eyes did not deceive you. You can, in fact, retrieve your items after death. Here's some visual evidence. She's a fixer-upper. She'll get. of our more observant watchers may have noticed the man-eating monsters. Though if you hadn't, I wouldn't blame you. It was an easy mistake to make. These fiendish ghouls skulk in the dark and wish to do harm upon you. Luckily, you have my first-hand knowledge on the matter. With said knowledge, you shall be as safe as you were when you were a child hiding from the boogeyman under your favorite blankie. First up, the spider.
Let me just get my typewriter. There we are. Ah, yes. The humble spider. Truthfully speaking, I don't have much to say about it. Most of the time, it's just sort of there, being a nuisance. The only time you'll have any difficulty with it is when you are battling other mobs. And even then, it doesn't do much damage. Just smack it when you see it. You'll be fine. Oh, right. And do be careful of the smaller blue variant. It has poison. Now, unlike the spider, I could talk for days about the zombie, though in short, they are dumb, slow, and loud. So chances are, you'll see them coming. Did I mention that they are dumb? Now take everything I have said about the zombie, and disregard it about the zombie horde. For some magic reason I do not understand, I can never hear them coming. And then I die in seconds. It's as if they combine their tiny minds into a hive mind. And finally, the baby zombie. They are small and they are fast, which makes them even harder to hit. And they can also ride other zombies. Look. Use your brain. You can outsmart the zombies. Just not the zombie horde. They're ninjas or something. The skeleton is a mob you'll become intimately familiar with over the course of your adventures. Whether it be above ground, underground, or even the nether, we'll get to that part later. The skeleton fights mainly from a distance with a bow and arrow, which means you'll need one of your own to return fire, and a shield to block them. In battles against against many, you could use them to your advantage by positioning yourself behind a different mob to block the blow that would otherwise hit you in turn. Do not underestimate this one, especially in the early game. And we're finally at the creeper. Chances are, you've already seen a creeper at least once in your life. It really is rather iconic. It's sort of a poster boy for the world of Minecraft. What with its simplistic green appearance. Oh, and in the game, there's this itty bitty tiny fact that it blows up. Truth is, a creeper is always a pain to deal with. It sneaks up on you, kills you in one hit, ruins your house, and takes your dignity to boot. Though, it does have its uses. Win a battle against large numbers with one amongst them. Simply raise your shield, weather the blows, wait for the creeper to close in, and watch as it dispatches the problem. Oh, and if you hear a tss sound and see no creeper, chances are it's too late. Next up is my personal favorite, the slime. Don't let its harmless jiggly appearance fool you. It will do its best to harm you while looking funny doing so. Just ignore it. It's not worth the trouble. Now, much like the spider, I can't say much about the witch, though it's not due to disinterest this time. It's just that you'll rarely see one. Here is my advice on them. If it's alone, attack swiftly and aggressively before you take too much damage, and run away when it's in a group. Taking magic poison damage while battling zombies, skeletons, and creepers is a bad idea. And finally, we're at the Enderman. Oh, the Enderman. It must be my second least favorite in the whole game. Why? Is it because it can teleport? No. Is it because it hits like Mike Tyson on steroids? No. Why is it then? Well, you see, the Enderman will only attack if you look at it. Or so the theory goes. I say theory because it attacks me anyway. I don't look at it, it hits me. I look at it, it hits me. I don't understand. Normally, I would say just to avoid it, but you can't. You need the ender pearl it drops. So just put your back to the wall, raise your shield, and swing for the fences. Oh, and pray to God. Though, you must always remain wary. The true enemy is not the monster, but the dark.
Is anyone, still here after that? Yeah. I knew a 10-minute info dump was a bad idea. Oh well, at least I still have you. Next up, the cave. Though it may just be a good idea to stay on the surface for a while and gather the essential supplies such as food and wood, perhaps work on the house. And if you're lucky, you may even encounter a village. Yes, good sir. We were in the local area and couldn't help overhearing they do business dealings, and we are in fact interested. Yes, that's highway robbery. Although... Here you are, my good man. Sucker. Though do be careful, as you may get lost during these times.
Where am I? Oh, wait. That's why you need one of these puppies. Simply follow the red arrow and she'll be home before you know it. Now, why would we enter a dark, infested with monsters, spooky cave, you say? Well, for one reason. Profit!
Yes, so that we can acquire coal, iron, and the ever-elusive diamond. Oh, and copper. Now then, to adventure! Iron so close to the base. Seems that we are in good fortunes. Yes, Steven, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Excellent. The coal, iron, and copper we've acquired, we can venture deeper into the depths. In fact, you know what? We can do it in one go. In fact, you know what? The copper is useless. Throw it away. With the iron, we can construct armor to protect ourselves, weapons to deal damage. Pickaxes too! You know what? We need more iron. Steven, back into the caves. But this time, deeper. Looking good, Steven. Looking good. More importantly, looking safe. Jumping jacks, what was that? No, it's just a zombie. Coal is always necessary. 2 zombies. Ha! It's gonna take 3 of you numbskulls to match wits with Steven. Yes. Yes. Soon we shall have all the iron in the world. Here he comes! Where'd he go? Where is he? Oof. So much damage. Ugh. Behind you!
It was at this moment Stephen knew he fucked up.
Ugh. The world's deadliest liquid. Legend says that you can only drink it once in your entire life. What was that? Oh, it's just a zombie. Get rid of it like the rest. Steven? What happened? Feels like, I've been here before. This must be one of those deja vu things. Or maybe this Athamas mine looks exactly like the last one we've been to. Well, this is just great. If we didn't have the second shield, we would have been a pincushion by now. Creeper incoming. Ugh. This is the worst. Just a spider. Get rid of it. Damn it! Finally, diamonds. Steven, go secure the area. We don't need any creepers sneaking up on us right now. And get those diamonds. Sweet, sweet diamonds. You know, we are going to have to go down there at some point. And by we, I mean you. Take care of it like the rest. You hear that? Damn it! This is taking forever. So that's 5 minutes just to get here. Then you forgot your pickaxe, so we had to go back. 10. Then 5 to get back. 15. Now we're going home, another 5. That's 20. It's too much. We need a new plan.
Which brings me to my next point. An underground base. Not convinced? Okay, look at this then. Let me just fast forward a bit. One more time. Well, how about now? No? Okay. Now? Okay then. And stop.
Now, I know what you're thinking. And yes, there are in fact ways to speed things up a little. Though, let's be clear, you are not bringing a horse down here. All it would take is one creeper, and that horse would personally get to find out what kind of meat chevaron is. And yes, this game is Minecraft, so they are in fact mine carts. Though, you need iron to construct them. And where do you find iron? So just make a base and call it a day. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just a place where you can dump supplies. Now, back to Stephen. What was that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Stephen, go show off the new base. It's a little simple, but it will do. Now, onward! Did you locate any diamonds yet? What is that? Some sort of underground moss. Oh, let's just leave. Not good. Not good. Not good. Damn it! Aha! Diamonds! Yes! Things are looking well. Well, it looks safe. What's that? What? Where'd they come from? There's a million of them! The diamonds! Stephen, you gotta go get those diamonds. We need those diamonds, okay? Here we are, moment of truth. Yeah, they're gone. Stupid zombie. Not again! What's it doing? What was that about? It's a spawner! We're in luck, Stephen. Quick, secure the area. This will help us greatly in the times to come. Looks like a zombie spawner. Perfect! Looks safe, Stephen. It's fine. Quickly, go seal the spawner. Perfect. This is exactly what we need. Finally, our troubles are over. Yes. Come closer. Closer. You didn't hear this from me, yeah? But you see, maybe it's like this, okay? Maybe you died one too many times. Maybe it's just taking a little too long. Maybe you want to do a bit more damage. Take a hit or two. There's a way to take a shortcut, yeah? Don't want the authorities to hear this, okay? You didn't hear from me, capiche? In this world, there's black magic to give you an edge. You know that spawner we just found? Here's what you need to do, yeah? You need to set it up in a way where you can attack them and they cannot attack you. Just block it off, leave one block, and just hit them through it, okay? Get that little green number between the life and the food. The green number in the middle that was useless the entire time. Right now it's gonna be your biggest friend, yeah? Okay. Once you get to level 30, you need to make an enchanting table. Here's what you need to know about the enchanting table. Get your notes. Okay, listen to this, okay? Okay, so what you're gonna need to do. Did you get all that? Good. I'm not repeating it, okay? And now for the most important step of all. Now, as Stephen places the bookshelf, I shall instruct you in the proper magical incantation. Repeat after me. Sail, Siaon, Aloha, Special Vahutingal Sorva, Sail, Sluke, Earl, Nina Pladu, Herzi Stor, and Earl Kelpa, say. Now for the experience. And voila, enchanted pants! We are going to need more experience, though. Yes, finally, fully enchanted iron armor! We are unstoppable now! Finally, no longer need to live in fear of the creepy darkness and the dangers that are lurking within. I can feel the power coursing through. See? Diamonds already! This is destiny. Get him, Stephen! Yes! Yes! Show him, Stephen. Yes! Ha! Look at that tiny damage! Ha! Yes! A single zombie, eh? That's not gonna... 2 zombies, eh? Alright, 3 zombies! Not a problem for Stephen anymore. Look at that tiny damage. Ha! Yes. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. What is that? The sound of that. What is that? It's blind. Jesus Christ! What kind of damage was that? Kill you in one hit? Stephen, we need that armor. You have to get back there. Oh, and thus begins the long jog back. It's still here. Be careful, Steve. Don't want to hear me. Shush! Don't question me. Just grab our things. Get out. Okay? It's dark again. Minecraft was a kid's game. Yeah, that's just about good enough. Using stuff mechanics in a game like this? It's the last time you showered, Stephen. Go towards the lava. That will stop it. It's still following me, though. There we go. Jesus! They're getting so close. Steven, I think this is it. You're gonna need to. I lost you. It's still there. Is it falling? Just go. Just run, okay? This is not worth it. Was that some sort of boss monster? Does it just stay around forever? It's a sound, I don't like that.
The warden, as I later found out it was called, did not leave for another 30 minutes after that, attacking anything that moved in the meantime. Zombies, bats, slimes, me killing Stephen twice more, and the armor, which, let me remind you, we spent an entire day on, despawned. And you know what that means.
Alright. Your new armor is finally done. Hey! Pay attention! Look. We need to finish this already. So no one missed the nice guy. Okay? You're gonna get in there, chew ass and kick bubblegum!
Why are you laughing? Just ignore that smelly loser. It's fine. Look, we need to go deeper. Deeper, Steven. Deeper! We're being surrounded. Look, you've done this before. You'll be fine. Just take care of it, alright? Nice. Why is there so many of them? Is there a spawner around here or something? Steven, we're gonna need to retreat, regroup for now. Heal up, come back and finish this. Alright, get him! Good. Just a couple of spiders and that's fine. Well, that gives us some time to rest, I suppose. Or not. It's never ending! There must be a spawner down here. It's just not possible. Slime, no! Slime, you've been avenged. So it's finally over. Or not! It just keeps going on! There has to be something. Spawners. Oh, diamond's cool. Oh, it just keeps going on. Right. Looks like we're finally done. Get those diamonds. Get those diamonds and go deeper. I can't believe how easy that was. I didn't know spiders could shoot webs. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Just how deep does this place go? Just goes on and on and on. A spawner, great. Just, is there an end to this? Surely we're at the bottom by now. Enough already, Steven. Get back to the base. It's been days. Like actual days. Not the Minecraft ones. It just goes on and on. I thought we would get to something by now. We have enough diamonds for a set of armor and weapons. But we can't just end it like this. It's too anticlimactic. That lava pit. You will go in it. Do I think it's safe? Of course not. There's lava down there. Well, get down there!
Wait a second. It's just more of the same. Enough, Stephen. Just come back here. Just grab all your stuff and let's just go, okay? You know what? I'm calling it. Part 2 is over.
Now you've survived the overworld, you've survived the underground, and you've diligently been collecting ender pearls. So, what's next, you may say? And to that I say, you need blaze rods. Then you say, blaze rods? Where do I find those? And I go, you get them from the blades. Then you go, a blaze? I've been everywhere in Minecraft and have not seen a blaze. And here's the crux of the matter. You have not, in fact, been everywhere in Minecraft. In fact, there's a whole other side to Minecraft. One so dark and sinister that it may as well be its own game. This place is called the Nether. Now, how do we get to this Nether? You may be asking me. And to get to the Nether, you need to get obsidian. You know, that black block that you've surely encountered during your adventures. The one that takes forever to mine and doesn't drop when you do? Well, you need a diamond pickaxe just to mine it. Once you've collected 10 of them, you need to arrange them in the proper order and strike it with a flint and steel. That and the magical incantation, and you can open a portal to the Nether. Though opening portals to dark dimensions is not exactly illegal, so keep it hush hush, yeah? But wait, before you run off and go into the Nether, you need to prepare. It is extremely dangerous in there, and if it is your first time, you are going to die guaranteed. You need supplies, you need food, you need good armor, but not your best armor. You don't want to lose it, trust me. So just wait a moment, we will catch up with Steven, and then you'll know everything you need to know. Now run along. Feels as if I've forgotten something.
Now, as Stephen places the blocks, I shall go over the magic incantation. Repeat after me. And voila, one portal to the Nether.
Now don't just run in there, Stephen. We need to check our supplies first. Do we have our emergency food supplies? Check. Do you have gold for those greedy pigs? Check. Did you tend to the crops? Check. Did you feed the animals? Check. Do you have your emergency backup armor? Check. Do you have your main armor? Check. Do you have your emergency backup weapons? Check. Do you have your backup armors? Check. It seems that we are 100% ready. Rest well, Stephen, for tomorrow we head in. Well, this is it. I have a good feeling about this.
Now, you may be wondering what happened, and we will get to that. But first, you need to know the dangers of the Nether.
Here are the basics of the Nether. They come in 5 different flavors of miserable. The Nether Wastelands, the Soul Sand Valley, the Delta Basalts, the Crimson Forest, and the Warped Forest. Now each of these have their own dangers to consider. F***ing Enderman! You know how expensive it is to get a vintage TV these days? Anyway, as I was saying, I'll be ranking the biomes from least to most dangerous, as well as what lives in them. Now where is my PC?
This is the police! We have you surrounded!
It's probably about someone else. Ignore it. Ugh. I'll go and close the curtains.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the TV. What's this show? TV name pending with our host. What's this guy's name? That guy and our co-star. We don't have those either. No one. To the Nether Survival Guide.
Hello, and welcome. I am your groovy host for this Nether Survival Guide, Andy William Mackai. Now, you may know me from such movies as Mummy, I'm Lost, First Man to the Sun, and Cha 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 All the Way Home. Let me tell you, survival in the Nether is no picnic. But luckily, you have my assortment of golden knowledge on the matter, and with it you shall be as safe as Juliet Evergreen was on The Unsinkable. In other words, don't forget to see my new movie, The Unsinkable 2, in theaters near you soon.
Now, the Crimson Forest is by far the safest of the five. In fact, you'll find all you really need in order to survive, such as food and wood. Though that does not go to say it's without its danger. There are in fact 3 potential ones. Well, 2 really. The first of which will likely become your main food source during your stay here, which is the Hoglin. Now, don't just run up to it, as it deals massive damage. Use a bow for this just to be safe. Speaking of safe, look around for a blue-colored mushroom. The Hoglins hate them. This will keep them from sneaking up on you. And that covers the Hoglin. Next up is the greedy pig itself, the Piglin. You'll become well acquainted with them, trust me, as they also appear in the Nether Wasteland, making them one of the main mobs of the Nether. First off, they are a neutral mob. That means they don't attack you. Thing is, they do and will if you don't wear gold. They will attack you if you mine gold. They will attack you if you open a chest near them. Sometimes they attack you for no reason. They attack you if you attack them. Can you believe that? In short, they're as neutral as my foot. Though these greedy swine do have a use. If you somehow get gold without them attacking you, you can give it to them for a random trade. And we are talking about good things here. Crying obsidian, fire resistance potions, ender pearls so you don't have to fight endermen for them. And sometimes they give you dirt. It's random, so good luck.
I hate these filthy neutrals, Kith. With enemies, you know where they stand, but with neutrals, who knows? It sickens me.
Next up is the zombie pigman. Now, like I said earlier about the piglin, applies to the zombie pigman. They are still a neutral mob. They still attack you for gold. They don't even attack regular piglins. Some zombies they are. They are for all intents and purposes the same. Just 2 differences. 1, you cannot trade with them. And 2, and it is without a doubt the biggest one, they can go through your nether portals. You may say, so what, just don't attack them, you'll be fine. Well, look at this.
Still not so bad then? Thought so. Secure your nether portals. Place blocks. Place carpets, or do what I did, and use string. This will stop them, as there is something in the way, so they can no longer spawn there. That just about covers the Crimson Forest. Just 2 more things. 1. Falling and lava are common in the nether, in all 5 biomes, so be careful. And 2. The piglins hunt the hoglins. Yep. Do with that what you will. Next up is the warped forest. Now, this next biome could be even easier than the last one, depending on you. In fact, look at this. Did you see that? Let's go back a frame. There, pause. Zoom in. Did you see that? That is an Enderman. And that's all you need to know about the warped forest. It's infested with them. And if you've been watching this video, you know how I feel about them. Imagine an entire forest of them. Hell no! And in all honesty, that's all the footage I have of the warped forest. I tried 4 times to get in, and all 4 ended with me dead. The last time I went in, I was looking at the ground the whole time, and was still attacked. You dislike a single Enderman, then you will hate 10 of them. Stay out! And we're done. Next is the Soul Sand Valley. Remember how I said I'll be going from least to most dangerous? Well, that danger just spiked by 200%. Now, you may wonder, what could be worse than a forest full of Endermen? And the answer to that is the rest of the Nether, by a wide margin too. Why? Well, let's get into that. The Soul Sand Valley is home to 3 mobs. The first and least dangerous, by far, but still dangerous, is our old pal, the skeleton. Now, by this point in the game, a skeleton is not much. That's where the Soul Sand Valley itself comes into play. You see, certain blocks in it have a physical effect on you. Have a look. Get the idea now? Combined reduced speed with archery and the fact that the Nether is basically like the overworld at night, meaning respawning quickly, and the humble skeleton is a massive threat again. Now, you may be thinking that doesn't sound so bad, and it's not. On its own, that is, because the skeleton is sometimes joined by the Enderman. Supposedly rarer than the warped forest, but not for me. I saw 3 of them not too far apart once. Ugh. But there's more. If that wasn't enough, there is one more mob to join this unholy trinity, and by far the worst mob in the whole game, bar none. I hate this thing with a passion. It made me hate the sound of babies. Remember how I said danger went up by 200%? Well, 170 of that was this pardon my French. And no, I will not be talking about this now. I'm saving the worst for last. Just remember what I said about the Soul Sand Valley, and add this thing. When you know what it does, you'll understand. Trust me. And one more thing. The Soul Sand Valley has these. They are bone blocks, and they are the best place to get bone, unless you find a skeleton spawner. Next is the Nether Wastelands. Now, the Nether Wastelands is the most common of the 5 and largest. So large, in fact, it takes up 80% of the Nether. It is so massive, in fact, that you will likely end up here once you go through the Nether portal. It is that
likely. Here you will find the zombie pigman in the pigland again. What I said before still applies to them. Other notable encounters include the Enderman, who spawns less often here, which is a lie. Remember, the Nether Wasteland is larger than the other four. That means that even with reduced spawning, it balances out to normal, at least in my experience. I would say I've seen them here the most. Yes, there is not much new here, except for two creatures. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. Hell, I don't even know its name, nor did I look it up. I just know it doesn't attack, and it spends most of its time drinking lava. And that makes it the best thing you'll encounter in the Nether. So, how's it dangerous? I hear you say. And I say, you know nothing, Brad. Here's the danger. They spawn here the most, and that is enough. Worse yet, it's a wasteland, so wide open terrain. So it could spawn all around you, and will. Here's my advice, kid. You hear this. You run and get real good at dodging. That's it. But wait, there's more. No mobs, the terrain. Look at this. The Nether Wasteland looks like this, so you will likely get lost. Here's what you need to do. You see the thing I was mining in the clip before? Bet you weren't paying attention. It's called quartz. Get that? And this, glowstone dust. You can find the two everywhere in the Nether, so it won't be a problem. Then combine the two into this. I call it the Wayback Pillar. Other than getting lost, you have random 60-block sheer drops, as well as lava as far as the eye can see, sometimes both in one, as well as dodging explosions from Satan's baby boy itself, and you will not get a second of peace here. That is the danger here. It sucks, and that's what you're walking into. And it gets even worse. I said two creatures. The next one could be considered even more deadly than the Satan child in the right circumstances. And I'll get into it in the Delta Basalt section, which is now. And here we are, the worst place in Minecraft. Here you will find more lava, which is a given, and even more cliffs, like a lot more cliffs. But that is not where the danger lies here, not all of it anyway. The danger here lies with the mobs, two of them this time, and they both suck. The first is this. That is no slime, but the evil cousin of the slime, the magma cube. Don't let its looks deceive you. It's a big threat. In order to understand, look at this. Now this. Now, this may look like I just got surrounded, then beaten up, but no, something more subtle took place just now. And the answer to that is called iframes.
These invincibility frames exist in most games, from Mario to Elden Ring. They work like this. Imagine an invisible shield pops up when you take a hit, and stays there for half a second. In the shield, you take no damage for that half second. That is why you don't instantly die to a zombie horde. That is why you don't instantly die in lava. That is why when you're hit in Mario, you can walk through enemies. Basically, they keep games fair. Now here is what the magma cube does. Get it now? They ignore invincibility frames, and they can kill you in seconds. That is why it is deadly. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you can find it in the nether wastelands as well, in smaller numbers. Yes, that is smaller numbers. Look at that. Now look at this. I don't care what armor you have. You walk in that, you don't walk out. And if I cannot convince you with all that, then Godspeed to you. You'll need it to run away. And, like I said, there's two of them. And while the magma cube could be deadly in the right circumstances, this next one is always that way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with my displeasure that I introduce you to the worst mob in the game, the... What? What happened to the video? They must have cut off the power.
Open this door. You're under arrest.
Officer Brick, allow me to try.
I'd like to see you try, Officer Jackson.
Gladly. Hello, I have a pizza delivery.
Good job, you idiot. Now we're never getting in there. Open this door.
I'm just surprised the door wasn't locked. Officer Brick,
What?
I couldn't help but notice you squeaked earlier.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, power's out. I'll have to do this last one personally. And here it is. The Ghast. Yep, that's it. Doesn't look like much, but it doesn't need to be evil. So, what does it do? Well, look at this. You take the skeleton, then the creeper, and put them together. Then add the ability to fly, and that is a Ghast. Or, in short, they shoot bombs at you. Let's look into that a bit. Mind you, I was wearing fully enchanted armor in that, with blast resistance and fire resistance. Without that armor, I would be gone in one hit. And did you catch that? I said fire resistance. It also does fire damage. See those fires on the ground? That is a result of the explosion. So it's 2 for 1 with this thing. And weaknesses? Well, yes, but actually, no. You see, it's a glass cannon. As such, you really only need one good hit on it. Which is not a big problem.
unless you suck at archery like I do. You may also try with your sword, though that is not the best idea, given that it flies. You can also use a shield to block the explosion, though not the fire. You can also use its own attack against it, though this is finicky at best, and downright impossible against many. And the last weakness, it can't enter small spaces, though it will still try to do its best to get at you. And that's the last of the weaknesses, if you can call it that, which I don't, and let's get into that. First off, more than 2 is a straight no. Even with good armor, it's death by 1,000 cuts. Secondly, look at this. That was normal, not lag. They just disappear like that. They appear like that too, just out of nowhere. Thirdly, you can hear their ghastly wails throughout the nether, making you question if they're there or not. And honestly, you'll never really know until you've been hit by it. It's a mind game. Fourthly, they spawn constantly. You could have just dealt with one, only to turn around and see another. It just doesn't end. Given this, it's best to just run away. But the nether wastelands looks like this, so you will get lost, meaning more of this. So you need a way to find your way back. That or hide. But that brings its own potential problem. Fifthly, let's go back for a second. Its projectile explosion not only spreads fire, but also destroys blocks, meaning it could potentially destroy your nether portal, meaning you must guard it somehow. Sixthly, the terrain it appears on is wide open. The nether wastelands, the Soul Sand Valley, the basalt deltas, all open, just so it can spawn anywhere, at any time. In fact, the footage for the Soul Sand Valley is the second one, as in the first one, this happened. That is why the Crimson Forest and the Warp Forest are considered safe. It's not there. In short, its weaknesses are more than covered. Its very existence is a giant you. Get it now? Do you get it? Its whole mission in life is to harass you. Now, you may be wondering why I haven't spoken about the blaze yet. After all, that's why we're in the nether for. Blaze rods. Answer is, you have to find it. Somewhere in the nether you can find this, the fortress. You will find them in here. As for which biome they're in, it could be any of them. That's right, you have to scour the nether just to find it. Did you want to avoid all the annoying things? The Enderman, the magma cube, the neutrals?
It sickens me.
The ghast? Well, you can't. And to make matters worse, because we're in the nether and it always gets worse, you may not even find a fortress if you do. You could have found a bastion remnant instead, full of those filthy neutrals trying to kill you if you set foot in it. Though they have good stuff, so, loot the place. Now you could use the interwebs to find the location of the nether fortress. But come on, where's the fun in that?
Now, let's go check on what happened with Steven.
20 hours ago.
Well, this is it. I have a good feeling about this. Well, here we are, Steven. The Nether. Whoa! What was that? You know, it helps if you actually aim right. You know, let's just build a base first. You can never be too certain in these kinds of situations. Well, I think that's enough. Let's go and look at the local area. Look, Stephen! A local. Whoa, baby! Look at all that experience! And there's gold too. This place is fantastic. Whoa, why is he attacking? Exploding arrows! Is that a slime? You know what, it doesn't matter. Steven, run, get out of here. Oh, Enderman, don't look. I think this is a good opportunity to engage in trading. Excuse me, sir, would you be interested in... I guess not. He looks like a wealthy chap. Steven, initiate trading sequence. Feast your eyes upon this portkey, the finest gold in all the land. Now, what would you be interested in trading for this fine piece? What did he give us? Obsidian. This place is fantastic. There's gold everywhere. Basically, oh, what's this about? Why did he... Get that armor back, Stephen. We need it. Why has everyone turned so aggressive all of a sudden? There he is. Is he gonna attack us, or is this, looks like we're missing some stuff. I don't get this. Oh, give us a... He's after us, Stephen! Run! It's as I thought. Whoa! That's a lot of damage for a slime. There. And now we're safe again. Huh. Well, that's annoying. I hope that doesn't become a thing. Must be that, whatever it is. It just vanished. Ugh, does this ever end? We should be safe here. Or not. Heads up! This is not worth it. Run, Steven! See? That's what we brought the spares for. So this doesn't happen. Not again! Steven, run! These things are using aimbot. Well, that's new. We could use this for the base. Excellent. Looking fine. Looking fine indeed. Huh? Why? He's neutral! understand. We must acquire justice. Stephen, go speak to him. There he is. Don't trust that swine, Stephen. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Okay. Why now? Why? Got this, Stephen. Go get your stuff back. There he is. Justice. Maybe it's time we took a break. Go back and regroup. On the road again. Ugh. Run, Stephen! Or fight. Yes, we have to fight. We just killed him. There's another one. Another one. This is... What do you mean you're out of arrows? We had 1,000,000 of them. Well, now what? Do it again. Run, Stephen! Dead! This is it! Get your stuff back! There. Wait, he didn't see us, did he? I think you're fine. I think we're fine. Or not! Oh, come on. Go get your stuff back. Damn it. Okay. New strategy. I hate this place. Just a moment of peace. It's very safe, but there's nothing around us. Kids. Where did he come from? Go get your stuff back. Stephen, our old stuff. Oh no. It's the neutral, Stephen! They're after us! Run! Damn it, run! I think we're safe. Yeah, good. Ugh, more ghasts. Run. No, not again. Now, we're never gonna get lost again. Hey, why is he attacking us? What? Filthy neutrals! I knew I couldn't trust them. I think I'm going insane. Great. Condito. Skeleton.
Finally. Neutral, Stephen, run! Go get your stuff back! You know what? Use the arm for this. Good. Should be around here. There's that filthy neutral now! Don't fight it, just ignore it. It's not worth it. Now, Stephen, now! Yes, go show that pig! Neutral, yes. Yes. More neutral, Stephen! Get them! Get those disgusting neutrals! Let's get back. It's not safe. Push him into the lava, Stephen. Yes. No. Oh, that was close. What's that idiot doing? He's by himself, Stephen. Get him. No, filthy neutrals! Told you it wasn't a fort. It was a bastion. We walked into it. There it is. Seize us! Shields up, Stephen! Fight! No! Oh. Between them and the neutrals, I wonder which one I hate more. It's hard to tell. Oh. Well, we lost a lot of things getting here. We finally got everything back. Well, most of it. Let's just loot the place and get out of here. I don't want to be in another bastion again. I thought we killed them all! No! Yes, a neutral now. Get him! Get that neutral. Yes. Run, please. No, not again. Are we lagging right now? We are lagging right now. Let's just go back. What now? What? We didn't even look at it. What's going on? Oh, no. Still chasing us? Still chasing us. Still there. Hide. Find somewhere to hide. There. Yes.
Ah! No! It's here. It's here. There. What? Where's the rest of it? There has to be more. Where is it? That's all we had left. We lost everything. It can't be gone. Please come on. No, 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 no. So good. We lost everything. Check the equipment. Yes. Okay. Let's do this.
And that's what the Nether is like, more or less, in a nutshell. Now, I don't want to talk your ears off any more than I already have, so I shall keep things brief. When you first enter the Nether, you will suffer. That's just how it is. And until you build the proper experience, you will continue to do so. Start slow. Build a base. Find your nearest cliff and dig into it. You'll find quartz and gold in them. If something looks even a little suspect, turn around and leave. It's just not worth it. In time, you will adapt and go deeper in towards the abyss. You'll see new things. Spoiler, they are dangerous. And honestly, I don't know if you'll ever get comfortable in there. I never did. But stick with it. Stay strong, or stupid, either is fine. And you shall reach the end.
There's Stephen! A blaze! We did it! We did it! The nightmare's almost over! Quick, build a base! Alright, doesn't need to be fancy now. Show her off, Stephen. Finally, we are almost done. Can almost taste that victory cake. The only thing left for us to do is to construct the last armor for this adventure. Fully enchanted diamond. Normally it takes us a while with our rotten luck. This time, you are a whopping level 40. That will cut a significant amount of time off this. Now, let's get back and end this. Almost there now. Oh!
Now, this is the point where we rush in. Kick ass! Take names! But we can't actually do that. You see, what we found was the back of the fortress. Meaning, the blaze spawners were literally right there. Right beneath us. Did you see that? Was that what I thought it was? It was right there. Oh. Well, that was easy. A bit anticlimactic. Honestly, I'm not sure if I should just end part 3 here, or show the fortress off a little. I mean, you've seen how long this video is, right? Is anyone even still watching this, or... I mean, write in the comments, this is the best video ever, if you're still watching. I'll know. Okay, we'll do this. I'll flip a coin. Alright, we're showing off the fortress. Let's go! Inside the fortress, you can find the aforementioned blades. And remember what I said about the skeleton not having any variants? Well, I lied. What you are currently looking at is the wither skeleton. Now, let's go over them a bit. The blades is a mob much like the skeleton, in which they prefer to keep their distance and throw projectiles at you. Though in its case it's fire instead of arrows. Though that does not go to say that they don't get physical, they can. While not much on its own, it can quickly overwhelm in larger numbers, which is normal to see them in. Now, to make things easier, I would recommend bartering with those pigs, as they do on occasion give fire resistance potions. That's all I have to say about it. Yeah, I know, but after dealing with all the other stuff in the nether, it just feels so boring by contrast. Just grab the blaze rods and move on. Now back to the withered skeleton. There is no spawner for this, so it just sort of appears pretty much, and could prove to be a nuisance. Though if you look at it, you can see it's quite tall, and you could use blocks to stop it from getting at you. This is a strategy most often used for the Enderman as well. You may have noticed that I do not use this strategy. And how am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to stop and place a block on the ground and give him a free hit? No thanks. Anyway, these skeletons have this effect that is similar to poison, but also hides the health bar. I'm sure you understand the problem with this, right? You don't need me to tell you. One last thing. The withered skeleton drop these mysterious black skulls. Now, at this point in the game, you are more than capable of handling anything the fortress throws at you. You should look about in search of loot and such. And if you find a plant called netherwort, grab that too. You'll find use out of it. And I think that's all I have to say, really. Oh. You can also find this guy again. It's not Minecraft without skeletons, right? About the fortresses, which of the biomes you will find it in will affect what spawns in it. For example, if you find one in the deltas, you can expect to see magma cubes. and yada yada, blah 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 blah. I'm sure you get it. And one last thing about the fortresses is about the difficulty. You don't need me to explain, but obviously the most easy one you can find is the one in the Crimson Forest. But what may surprise you is that the one in the Sosan Valley is actually the most difficult. That is due to the decreased spawning rate, meaning the fortress that's sitting above the valley itself will have an increased spawning rate. Yeah. Good luck with that. I can't help but get a little emotional. Or perhaps thoughtful is the appropriate word. I mean, look at us. Conquerors of the overworld, underground, and now the nether. And where would I be without you, my adoring audience? Just me then. Oh well, the show must go on, even if there's nobody watching. Now, all that's left for us to do is one hike through the wilderness, one final dungeon, and the final battle itself. Now, grab your hiking boots, your blaze rods and ender pearls, for we shall be combining them into one, the ender eyes. Not the hiking boots, just the blaze rods and ender pearls. And for the final time in this adventure, we shall be going to Stephen, for he shall show us how they are made. Now, all we have to do is throw the ender eyes and follow them. This shall lead us to the final portal. Let's go, Stephen. Now, a few details. You will need a minimum of 12 ender eyes in order to open the portal. They're like keys, you see. Though, the portal often has a few ender eyes slotted into it, so you should be fine with 10 or so. And now about the hike. This could take a while. You could be trekking through swamps, desert, frozen mountains. You could be... Found it! What? You sure? It's only been 2 minutes. And here? This is the village next to the base. I know, right? But look at that. Huh. Minecraft has a set of unofficial rules that all players must follow. Don't dig up, always carry water with you, don't cross the streams. And now watch as Stephen and I break one of these unbreakable rules. Digging downwards, we are so bad. Here we are, Stephen. The final dungeon. Let's remain cautious. We do not know what we could find in here. Now, inside of the stronghold, you can find the usual assortment of mobs, as well as a new one. This guy. I didn't really care to find out about it. Okay, its name is Bob. There. Moving on. There! The end portal. This shelter. Huh? Okay, that was annoying. The end portal. This portal shall take us to... Huh? You know what? Secure the area, Stephen. We don't need this annoyance right now. Alright, all we must do is slot the ender eyes into the... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have 8. Damn it! Now, there's only 2 things to be found in there. Well, to begin with anyway. Rather than talk about it this time, let's just go in and see, shall we? Well, here we are, Stephen. The end. It's full of Endermen. I should have known. This shall make things more difficult than... Oh! Endermen. Well, first things first in the end. You need to make a platform that will take you to the main island. Oh, by the way, I've never actually done an ender dragon before. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I'm playing this all by ear. We've gotten all the necessary precautions. Well, what I consider necessary. Foods, ladders, golden apples, of course the armor. And of course pickaxes. We have an infinity bow too, that shall help against the flying creature. And this is it. We're taking a bit of a slower approach, because losing the only viable pair of armor we have at this point in the journey is going to be a major blow to our morale. Let's just leave it at that. This is definitely the slowest and most cautious approach we can take to this. Definitely not glamorous and showy, or epic as the kids call it, but this is the path we have chosen to walk. Yep, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and the story of my life, isn't it? It's looking right at us. There's the Ender Dragon, you see it? And there's an Enderman. Okay, so here's the thing about the Ender Dragon that I know. The Ender Dragon is being kept alive by these pillars. Upon the pillars you shall find hearts. You must destroy them in order to damage the Ender Dragon. Because if the pillars are still up, it will regenerate any damage you do to it. So the general strategy is to take care of the pillars first. There are a few ways to get out to do this. Watch out, Stephen, there are a few ways to do this. You can build your way up and hit it, well, quite closely if you have a terrible aim. Or you can try your hand at your bowmanship. We have chosen to take the first approach, which is to climb our way up. That's 1. That's 2. Did you hit that? Now, about the Ender Dragon itself. Most of the time it just sort of flies around, but on occasion it lands on the, well, fountain in the middle there. That's your usual chance to hit it if you're a melee focused builder. Oh! Oof. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Ha! Fella falling 4 never fails. Okay, about the Ender Dragon's attack. For the most part, it spews out poison. Well, I guess it's like poison. I think it's called miasma. This miasma stays in the ground,
And oh, you can actually collect it to make enchanting potions. Though I haven't really showed any potions off, so that means nothing. This poison will stay on the ground and continue to damage you. Oh good, finally using the ladders. Good choice, Stephen. Now about these hearts, they explode upon, well, breaking. Look at all those Endermen down there, there's at least 6. See? Told you it explodes. Alright, there seems to be about 3 more, no 4. This takes a while. That is the miasma. This will do small amounts of damage to you if you are in it. And given that that's where the heart is, it just made things a bit more difficult, didn't it? Yep. It's number 5 now, isn't it? Yeah, just focus on the pillars, Stephen. Don't even bother attacking it. Nice. Oh! Yes. I think that's one more pillar and then we're done. Enderman, careful. Enderman. Enderman. Enderman everywhere! They're everywhere. Oh. Yes. It's working, Stephen. Yes, approach. Smack that lizard, yes. Halfway there. Excellent. Yeah, there's still a pillar left. Nice shot. Here it comes, Stephen. It's over. Oh, baby, look at all that experience. Oh, 51. Oh, that's the most we've ever had. It's still everywhere, and we're being chased by Endermen. Oh. Don't go in the portal yet, Stephen, okay? There's something here we must collect first. Just... Just look down the entire way and don't look anywhere else, Stephen. Okay. Upon defeating the Ender Dragon, it drops an egg. This egg can be collected. You need to be careful here. You don't want to get accidentally shoved into the, well, portal back. There's the egg. Upon hitting the egg, it will teleport a bit. Alright, Stephen, go collect that egg. It shall make a fine trophy for us. This is gonna require a bit of... And there it is! We got the egg! Finally feels like this whole adventure is finished. Now let's get out of here. Ah, damn Endermans! And with one last hearty smack from the Enderman, that was it. We had beaten Minecraft. We are now treated to a conversation between 2 mysterious beings, who go on to say cryptic, mysterious things. I would recommend you go and read this, even if you do not play Minecraft. It puts a lot of things in perspective. I would read it, though it is
far too long, and this video is long enough. But what of Stephen?
Well, this is it, Stephen. You know, it's odd how long, or how incredibly short this has all been. Kind of reminds me of life, actually. In the beginning, you just get to frolic and play, without a care in the world. Time passes, and soon it's gonna be time to step out into the wider world. But how? You have no dreams or goals or destination or nothing. You have nothing. So you get swept along in the current. You try vague, half-hearted things that are just wrong. Is this it? And time waits for no one. One day you will open your eyes and you will look around and see that you haven't moved anywhere. And it's almost been 10 years. Many people get stuck like this in life, in this waking nightmare, and they still know nothing. They just can't help but give up. But there is hope for people like that. For people like us. One day, someone or something is gonna come along and wake you up. And you will have a choice to make. You can continue as you were, idly being swept along by the current, living your only life like this. And perhaps it's not such a bad way to live it. There are moments of beauty to be had. Or you can try something different. Something. Anything. You can grasp at straws. You can do a Hail Mary. Any wild, wacky idea you've had in your head but thought you weren't good enough to try, you can try it. And I know, I get it. It is terrifying to try something new. Failure is even more so. And if you're a person that's watching this and understands what I am saying, and I mean really understands, I want to ask you a question. What do you have left to lose? Self-respect. We both know you don't have that. Do you not want to waste time? You've already wasted enough of it. The opinions of others. You are living your life for yourself, not them. Do you not believe in yourself? Well, here's my secret. I don't either. And here's my attempt to fix it. Do you know those two beings in the end credit poem? Let's end with a quote.
And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you have played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe, testing itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamt again, dreamt better. And the player was the universe. And the player was love. You are the player. Wake up.
Sorry about all that, Stephen. A little sidetracked. Maybe a little dramatic. The time we have spent together has breathed new life into me. And though I do not know how it's all going to go in the end, I shall try my best. And you should do the same, my friend. The real world calls, and unfortunately I must answer. I now bid you adieu. Take care of yourself. Stephen then went on to become the guardian of the dragon egg, protecting the last remnant of dragonkind. Or possibly he just thought it looked cool like that. He also became a successful farmer and businessman, mostly by selling the farmers their own produce back to them. Then retiring at the age of 32. Now, I know what you're thinking. That game was huge, but it's over. But it's not. You see, many consider everything we've just done to be the tutorial of Minecraft. Yeah, it's that big. I haven't even spoken about the end cities and what you can find in. I haven't spoken about underwater temples or woodland mansions or raiding illagers. What about that mysterious skull? What was that about? How about that warden guy? Huh? Aren't I gonna get my revenge on him? You can have pets in Minecraft. Hell, you can make magical potions with a brewing station. I didn't even touch upon that. What about all the other places you can go to? That doesn't... You have grasslands, deserts with pyramids, you have frozen seas, you have jungles, beaches, swamps, mountains, frozen mountains, this weird Australian thing. Can you imagine building a base up there? How cool is that? What about treasures? Just waiting to be found. They're everywhere. It just doesn't end. And if it does, you can go to the store and download stuff. Want to play Star Wars? Well, you can do that. Do you want to play Skyrim in Minecraft? You can do that too. I mean, I wouldn't, but you could. You do you. Just want to relax and build stuff? Well, you can in creative mode, where you have all the blocks unlocked and are basically a god. Want to play with your friends, or one of them? Well, you can. Hell, this game is still being updated
only time until something comes out. And people complain about it all the time. But hey, it's free. And it's genuinely hard to improve upon something as grand as this already. Cut it some slack. What we have is more than enough anyway. And still there's more. See this? Someone used this to create a real-life working computer in the game. How? Shouldn't we have fixed space travel by now? But there's more. Some people went on to use that computer in the game to do stuff like this.
For those of you just tuning in, we have built cell phones in Minecraft.
We have kidnapped a pizza delivery person.
We have ordered
from their professional responsibilities.
We have ordered the first ever pizza delivery through Minecraft in real life. We have kidnapped Dallas, the pizza delivery girl, which is insane. Have we made you a believer in Minecraft yet?
I know I've complained a lot about this game, especially during the nether sections, but honestly, I would not change a thing about it. Minecraft is a borderline perfect game, one that is probably infinite, and you could, no joke, spend your entire life playing it. And if you complete everything, big if by the way, you can just do a new game and start over. And it will not be the same. In Minecraft, you create your own story. Minecraft is so massive, in fact, that even the 3 or so odd hours I've spent talking about it are nowhere near enough to cover everything. I honestly think I could do a 10-hour video, no problem. But no one's gonna sit through that. You know, you don't even have to do any of that. You don't have to... You know everything we just spent the last 3 hours talking about? You don't actually have to do any of that. You don't have to fight the End Dragon. You don't have to go to the Nether. You don't have to go underground. The only thing you really have to do is survive that first day. That's it. You can do anything you want. If you just want to spend your time collecting flowers, you probably could. If you just want to fish, you probably could. If you just want to walk around and listen to the music in the game, you can do that too. I honestly don't think I ever could do this game justice with just words. It's something more. But I know what you're thinking, right? Am I gonna cover the rest of it? Probably not. Wish me luck. This has been Andy William Mackai, signing out.
supposed to eat it.